Well, this is it. This is where the magic happens. This is what I used to record on. It's a Tascam DP008 8-track recorder. And I know you can probably notice some toiletries in here. That is because I am in the bathroom for acoustics. Now the song I'm recording right now, I don't think I got the name yet. Maybe Right on Red? I don't know. But the first thing that I have to do when I record is make a scratch track for the drums to follow along to. So this is going to be an electric guitar song. I'm going to do the scratch track with an acoustic though, because it's going to get changed out anyways. So I make the scratch track, then I do the drum track, then I redo the guitar track, so on, etc. So let's get started. So now we have made it to the drum lab. The scratch track is done, I think. You notice we're not in the bathroom anymore because I don't need acoustics for an electric drum set plugged directly into the recorder. So I felt like this part of the recording was kind of important to show because I think when people hear that I use a drum machine to make my songs, they think, oh, that sounds really easy. It's not. I don't use stock beats or anything, so I play everything on the MIDI pads live for the recording. It takes 3 tracks usually. I do 1 track for snare and hi-hat, 1 track for the bass drum, and then another track for any fills, because it's like impossible to do all that in 1 track. I don't have enough hands and fingers. So I've got the drum machine plugged into the recorder, and then I've got speakers plugged in so you can actually kind of hear what the drum machine sounds like. So anyways, when I said the scratch track is done, I think that's because you never really know if a scratch track is sufficient for the drums until you get to the drums. If something's off by like a half a second, which I can't tell just listening to it, I'll find out when I start trying to play the drums to it if it's off. So, I think it was good. I made this song a little bit on the slow side because I've already tried to record it before and I did it fast and I didn't like the way that it came out super fast, so we'll see how this goes and how quickly I can get my drum tracks done. I've got to basically come up with a snare hi-hat pattern, and I got to figure out where I can add some snare fills and maybe some tom fills to build it out, and then lastly I will do my double bass kick track. It's go time. Well, the scratch track was off a little bit, so I need to redo that, and I think I'm just going to redo it using a bass instead of guitar, just because it's easier. So here goes scratch track take 2.
Wait just a second here. Are you a beaver or something? Because damn, girl.
Alright, success. That worked out really well, so now I am on to doing drums, and then I'll have to do bass again after that. So, I finished the drums, and then I finished the bass, and then I listened to what I had so far, and I noticed that in the first like 10 seconds of the song, my snare hi-hat combo was off by like a quarter of a second, and so it threw off like the first 10 seconds of the song. So I had to go back through and I had to redo everything because if one thing is off, everything's off. So I'm probably like 35, 40 hours into this song now. And I'm just about half done, but I'm working on the bass, and at this point I've played this so many times that my fingers are just raw. So I'm playing half of it with a pick, and then dropping the pick at an opportune time and switching my fingers. Yeah, fun stuff. Alright, cool. So at this point, everything is done, and I'm on to the final mix. And then I can upload to DistroKid, and they will release to all streaming platforms for me. So I hope you enjoyed watching my little mini documentary on what it takes to record a song. And I will be making one of these, I think, for each one of the songs that I'm recording for the album. So until next time.